My boy Obi's come to say hello. He knew that I was recording. Oops. Oh, this is who was barking the other day. Yes, love you, mate. Beautiful souls, if you're on the frequency that I'll be tuning into today, then crucial information is here for you, and it's calling for you to expand, to step into the areas of your life that you came here for. There's a floodlight that's going to pierce through all that you are so that you can finally see what you're truly made of. No more hiding. Whoa. Okay, let's see what we've got here for you today. Yes, okay, so invigoration. There is an enormous current that is running through a group of you at this time, and we have spoken about this current in our previous transmissions with you, and it does want to continue, and it will continue. And the reason why this is with you at this time is because there is information for you to bring through into your consciousness, and that information is critical for you at this time. It's not only going to be expanding your consciousness and increasing your awareness about your environment, what's around you, but it's actually going into the cellular activity of your body so that you can begin assimilating those codes. And what those codes will start to do as you look out into your reality, you're going to see more and more of the configuration. Yes. And it's a little bit like when you were young and you understood the world around you in a very specific way. However, when you communicated and shared what you saw and what you thought, what was happening in your light and pure form, it was hard for others to understand and be able to have a conversation with you, to be on that same frequency, and that would create a jarring effect. So then as a child, that would mean that you would contract because of the feedback. There was lack of understanding and lack of anyone around you and the environment. The feedback of the outside world would cause you to behave and speak in a very different way to what was initially coming through in its purest form. And that's why so many of you, when you go through your adolescent stage and then you become young adults, you start feeling out of sorts because it's almost as if you're wearing something that doesn't quite fit. You begin to take on a form that isn't quite yours, and you begin carrying certain energies, emotions, beliefs, ideologies that aren't yours. Over time, as you stop questioning, well, they become a part of your identity. And as you identify with all of those, the structures, the roles, as you start to do that, well, you quickly become it. And then you can start believing that's you. But the information that is coming through for you now is very similar to that which you would have received when you were a child. But you see, the difference now is that no one's going to convince you otherwise of what's coming through for you, because there's a vibration in that information that you will see so clearly that is one with your soul. And even if someone you may respect, an authority figure, maybe a family member, even if someone tells you to go the other way, that this isn't quite right, you'll know what's true this time. And you won't contract. There's an alignment. It's going to fill you. And when that begins happening, you are going to expand like never before. You see, I'm being shown a floodlight. You are the stadium. So as that floodlight lands onto the stadium field, all the colours, the contrast, everything that you are, no more hiding, beautiful soul. Whether you may once have caught certain parts of you, dark, maybe once you would have seen or been afraid of certain parts of you, you won't now. As that light shines on all that you are going to accept and see all parts of you just as they are. Yes. So the key here is to ride this energy in the most grounded way that you can, which means staying in your body, ensuring that the energy that you are feeling is regularly checked in on, and that you are doing practices that ensures that you are returning every day to the feeling of your body, feet touching the ground, checking in on your heart. And whenever you feel the currents to be overwhelming, then come into a place of stillness. Settle your body. Go into that current, and with your awareness, your presence, it will begin integrating all of that energy. And as we shared, much of that energy is information for you at this time. Stay open and use it to your advantage. There is much light coming in for you at this time. And we thank you so much for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Beautiful souls, if you are riding that current of energy at this time, and maybe even feeling overwhelmed by it as you are experiencing those energies, let me know in the comment section below. If you're a new subscriber to the channel and your YouTube handle isn't obvious, sign off with your name. Let me know where you're tuning in from in the world. I love reading the comment section, hearing about your experiences, where you are. For many of you on this frequency, even though It's a tremendously high time. We must remember to balance what's coming through. So if you do feel at any point that it might be getting out of hand and you are not sure how to manage this type of high vibrational energy, then there are practices. Take action to integrate, to settle, to be fully with all that is opening up for you at this time. There are beautiful energetic movement practices that can help harmonize these energies, as well as sitting down in a meditative place. Seek out the one that works for you, and you can just experiment. And you'll be drawn to the one in the testing phase. And when you feel that pull, go with that and do it regularly. And I send you love and blessings. Until next time, love and blessings, beautiful souls. Love and blessings.